Good morning, brothers and sisters. Our circuit assembly go start now with music. This music na part of the assembly program. Abeg, make una listen. This one go prepare our mind to listen well to the talks we will go enjoy today. We invite all of una to come sit down.
Betoke sa dilanza laan mo'y buhay at kaliwanagan. Likhang mo'y patunay ng iyong lakas. Langit at lupa'y walang wakas.
Ang katarungan nasa iyong trono, aming lalaman, matwid na utos mo. Yung salita pag-aming pinasa, karunungan mo'y makikita.
Una welcome to our Circuit Assembly. The title of this assembly na Make Jehovah Happy. We dey sure say una go enjoy the better things wey Jehovah don arrange for us today. To protect everybody wey get part for this assembly program wey dey record, people no gather to lis ten to the program, and the people wey come record stay far from each other. If you carry phone or any computer come, abeg set am make e no disturb other people. Na from Proverbs chapter 27 verse 11 dey carry the title of this assembly. Part of this verse talk say, "Show say you get sense, my pikin, and my heart go glad." The program today go help us to make our Papa for heaven happy, and this one go give us joy. To start, abeg, make we stand and sing song number 29, wey the title na "Make we dey do wetin go praise your name." After the song, una go stop the program small, and person go pray for the place where una dey to start the program. The song again na song number 29. Abeg, make una sit down. One important matter concern all of us. Wetin be the matter, and how we fit support Jehovah for the matter? Abeg, make we listen well to Brother as he go give the first talk for this assembly, wey the title na Make Jehovah Happy.
E dey one important matter wey dey affect the whole world today. In fact, this matter don come reach one stage wey be say, before you go even talk with person, you go need to take something cover your mouth. This matter don come change the way people dey do things for the world today. Even marriage, burial, e don change am. Even business too. Which matter we dey talk about? If you tune your radio, you go hear am. On your TV, you go see am. Even newspaper sef, you go see am. The matter na coronavirus. This wicked sickness don come change the way things dey happen today. People dey live for fear now because of this bad sickness, and e don kill plenty people. and it still dey affect more and more people. But if today they can't tell you, say, they don't come get one kind medicine, wey be say, if person take am, it just be like vaccine. Say, even if person will get corona come meet you self, you no go get am. If you shake your hand self, you no go get am. How you think say you go be? People go rush to buy this medicine. No be so. Na so it be. But the matter what they talk about here, now coronavirus now carry us come here. No. The matter what they talk about, they important even past coronavirus. In fact, if person self will get coronavirus self, hear about this matter, he go see and say it important for in life past the coronavirus where he gets. Which matter will they talk about? I better make we turn to the book of Proverbs chapter 27, verse 11. This matter affects you and me. Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 11. We could see as this place talking. The place talks say, "Be wise, my son, and make my heart rejoice, that I can make a reply to him who taunts me." For this place where we read, they mention Papa, mention Pikin, and mention the enemy of the Papa. Who be the Papa? Who be the Pikin? And who be the enemy of the Papa? The book of Job for Bible now really help us to know who this person be. For the book of Job, we read, say, Satan, you can't go enter for the meeting where God they get with all the angels for heaven. You can't tell God, say, Job, they worship God just because of the things where God don't give them. Say, in fact, not only Job. Say, any man at all for the world, they no go like to worship God. Say, they go even curse God. That na serious insult where Satan they insult Jehovah God. That na serious insult to where Satan they give for our head. Satan they talk, say, if we know they worship God, but we go fit to worship him because of the things where God don't give us. Now true. For the story of Job for Bible, we see, say, Job really hold Jehovah tight. He no leave Jehovah. Satan bring plenty wahala come face Job. He kill all in 10 children for one day. All in business, he clear and finish. Apart from that, he can't carry one kind bad sickness, dash Job. All in body can't rotting from big up, go reach down. But for the end, Job hold Jehovah tight. This one shows, say, Satan na be the enemy. Jehovah na be the Papa. The Pikin na me and you. Satan, they want to scatter our friendship with Jehovah. But make we no alarm. Make we do like Job. We hold Jehovah tight. Job talks, say, even if they cut his neck, even if not death, say he no go curse Jehovah. Say he go hold Jehovah tight. This fine example of Job really help us to see, say, make we hold Jehovah tight. But what of when problem come, like as it happened to Job? What we go do? We go hold Jehovah tight? Make we do like Job. We self, we dey for better position past Job because Job no know wetin make him dey face that problem. But we know. Bible don't come help us know, say, the whole world dey for the hand of Satan the devil. Now they control the world. Now they bring all this wahala. In fact, for the time of Jesus Christ, Jesus even telling disciples, he tells Simon, 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 Satan they beg, say, make him come scatter all of us now, but I don't beg for our behalf. This one shows, say, Satan in walk now to the waka like Bible call him lion, where they look for person where go chop. Make we no gree am. Make we hold Jehovah tight. Make we serve Jehovah. Make we obey Jehovah. And that one, it will make Jehovah happy. Yes. When we hold Jehovah tight, even when problem will be say no be from Satan, but it just be like say we dey for the wrong place for the wrong time. If we hold Jehovah tight for that kind of thing, it will make Jehovah happy. Now, true say problem, they make us they confused. They make us know they know what to do for the right time. But make we hold Jehovah tight, like Job. Apart from Job, there some other people will hold Jehovah tight. The experience of one sister, her name now Valentina Ganovskaya. He come from Russia. When she be 20 years old, one brother come preach for her. That time she never be Jehovah's Witness. And for Russia that time, Then they persecute, they suffer our brothers and sisters. If you be Jehovah's Witness, they go punish you. So for 1945, Valentina can't hold Jehovah. He can't hear the good news from that brother. The brother can't come back, can't preach for him 2 times. That is return visit 2 times. So altogether, and only 3 times, the brother can't talk to Valentina. That small thing where Valentina learn, Valentina take him, they preach to people. As the government for their country say she don't preach, they come and arrest her, put her for prison for 8 years. But after 8 years, for 1953, they can't release her. When they release her, what did she do? She can't say she not go preach again. No, she continue to preach. And the preaching, after the conscience say she don't preach again, they come and arrest her again. Come put her for prison. This time, they put her for prison for 10 years. 10 plus 8, not many, no be 18. But Valentina stopped. Even for prison where she did serve, she continued to preach. For one prison where they go put her, she can't see say some brothers and some sisters there for that preaching for that prison. Jehovah's Witnesses wait there for that prison. They can't take the Bible, can't they preach to Valentina. That now the second time where Valentina they take her eye, see Bible again after 1945 where the brother can't preach for her. She happy well. So she continued to study. Then for 1967 they can't release Valentina. When they release her, she can't baptize. But after she baptized, she continued to preach. The government itself no waste time. They arrest her again, can't put her for prison again. This time for 3 years. Altogether, Valentina spent 21 years for prison. But we go talk say, this kind life where Valentina live, na better life. It make Jehovah happy. Why? Because before she died for 2001, Valentina don't help 44 different persons to come become Jehovah's Witness. 44. When they come, they ask and say, this is your life where you live like this. You go talk, say you succeed. You know what she talk? She talk, say, even if she no get house, we be saying she go cause in her own house with that. Because now for prison, she become the stay. She talk, say, her life, she happy well because she use her life take serve Jehovah. Yes. What thing Valentina do really make Jehovah happy well. And I make we self will go happy if we take all our life, take serve Jehovah. Satan, they argue, say, we no go fit serve Jehovah, but make we show, say, Satan a liar. When problem come and we hold Jehovah tight, Jehovah go happy with us. Try to hold Jehovah tight. Now love go help us. Now love go help you so that you go hold Jehovah tight even when problem dey. Jehovah, they really care for you. They care for all of us. Jehovah like us. Jehovah want make we serve him. Now make it give us so many fine things them. So if we hold Jehovah tight, what thing go happen? It go make him happy. But if we disobey Jehovah, it dey make him vex. But what did they make Jehovah they happy when we hold him tight, when we obey him? Why ain't they happy? Now 2 reasons. Reason number 1. If we obey Jehovah when problem dey, we no leave him. If they give Jehovah a chance to tell Satan, say, Satan, I think now you talk, say, this person no go fit worship me. See him now, he don't they worship me. Jehovah don't get chance to tell Satan, say, him na liar. Number 2 reason why they happy be say, if they give Jehovah a chance to bless us. Yes, if they give a chance to, because Jehovah gets so many fine things to give us. Everlasting life day, paradise earth day. So in the look, who ain't go give this thing? So you don't give a chance to reward us, to bless us with these things. Now make it, they make them happy. Yes. Make we remember the story of Job. We know, say, Job suffered well from the beginning, from the hand of Satan. But the end of Job, it better past the beginning. Because after that suffer, as Job hold Jehovah tight, see what the Bible tells us for the book of James. Turn your Bible to the book of James. James chapter 5, verse 11. To show, say, Jehovah, he really care for us. He won't really help us. So make we hold him tight. Make we obey him. Job chapter 5, verse 11. That place talks, say, Look, we consider happy those who have endured. You have heard of the endurance of Job and have seen the outcome Jehovah gave, that Jehovah is very tender in affection and merciful. Job born 10 more children. What of in business? In business, come back. Money start to come again. What of in body we don't rotten? The Bible tells us, say, Jehovah bless him. So the Job in body come dey fresh like new or pikin wey dem just born. Because after the problem, these 10 children wey Job born, come grow, come marry, come born children. Job live see those children. Those grandchildren also come marry, come born children too. Job still live. The Bible tells us, say, 4 generations after the wahala, 4 generations. No be blessing be that one. Now wait this place they tell us. So make we endure, make we hold Jehovah tight, make we not leave him, because at the end, Jehovah will bless us. This circuit assembly will come like this. He will teach us plenty fine things then. We will help us to hold Jehovah tight. So if we want to make Jehovah happy, make we dey hold him tight. Bring out your program. You go see, say, you get some fine things that we will go learn. Now 5 questions then we will learn from, get the answer for this circuit assembly. We don't take the first one. As servants of Jehovah, waiting we get the chance to do. Now they handle now. Then after this one, other fine things then we will go learn for the back there. You see the question, how we fit copy Jesus and make Jehovah happy. You go see for the first symposium where they go give, you go tell us different things them, how we go fit follow Jesus, find example, and Jehovah find example. Say, you know they show Pasha, they love people. Then what about preaching? How we go fit take our preaching work, take help people? How we go fit take the preaching, take show, say, would they praise Jehovah? Would they make them happy? For the talk, praise God as they produce plenty fruit. We explain all these things. The public talk and the second symposium for afternoon go help us see different ways then where we go fit make Jehovah happy. Then the last talk, you go explain, say, Jehovah go give us strength, and that strength they come from the joy when they give us, so that we go fit face in all the wahala we face for this world today. This assembly, it go help us really see, say, we go fit make Jehovah happy. So the first question where we say we go answer now from this assembly, now from this talk, is say, as servants of Jehovah, waiting we get the chance to do. Answer. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 11. We get the chance to show, say, devil they lie, and to make Jehovah happy. Yes, make we prove Satan saying be liar. So we serve Jehovah from our heart. Then at the end, Jehovah will bless us with better life waiting for front, everlasting life, because we hold him tight.
Thank you, Brother Abia. Now we are ready to listen to the rest of the assembly program. Why is it important make we copy Jehovah? How the example wey Jesus show fit help us do this one? The talk where 4 people go give go answer these questions. Each speaker go introduce the next person. Brother Kesiana Esabuno go give the first part of the talk where the title now copy the 4 main qualities where Jehovah get. He know they do partial.
You don't see Papa before where be say, he look in Peking, he can't smile, talk say, na me born you. For any Papa to talk like that, for where people dey with smile for him face, it shows that Peking don't do something really touch him Papa heart well. So you know if he hide how he feel. That Papa go dey so proud as they see this in Peking, they grow up, they resemble him. Not just for how they look or the way they talk, but the way they behave and they treat people. I tell you, the Papa go always carry that Peking near body, they introduce them anywhere they go. You, me, if you make Jehovah happy like that, if we copy in fine quality. And like that Peking, Jesus Christ copying Papa for everything. In fact, Jesus Christ not saying in Papa close where so when they discuss with some people for the book of John chapter 8, see how he talk, how him Papa be. For the book of John chapter 8, I beg if you turn your Bible there, we could read verse 29. John chapter 8 verse 29. Here we think Jesus talk. He say, and the one who sent me is with me. He did not abandon me to myself, because I always do the things pleasing to him. You see how Jesus talk am? Jesus Christ copying Papa where so where Jehovah they do everything. He carry Jesus near body. Jesus even talks where Jehovah they make the mountains. He did there. When they make the earth, the sea, the heavens, he say they by inside. No wonder Jesus Christ talk say, my Papa no go abandon me to myself. Why? Because he they always they do the thing when the Papa like. That means say we too fit be like Jesus Christ. For this talk where we say 4 people go give, we go see how we fit copy the fine example where Jehovah show. We go see how Jesus Christ copy the fine qualities of Jehovah. And I true say we no fit copy Jehovah for everything, but we fit learn from the fine example of Jesus. So make we take the first main quality of Jehovah. That one, now say Jehovah no dey partial. You see, everybody like me then treat them without partial. Nobody like me they judge them just because of how he look, where he come from. And even Jehovah no dey do like that. Jehovah no like partial at all at all. In fact, see how the Bible describes Jehovah and this quality for the book of Psalm number 37. For that place, you go hear the word justice. Justice means not to do partial. See how the Bible describes Jehovah and this quality. If you don't reach there for Psalm number 37, hear what in Bible talk for verse 28. He say, for Jehovah loves justice, and he will not abandon his loyal ones. Make we stop there. He said Jehovah love justice. That means Jehovah love not to do partial. Jehovah no like partial at all at all. He dey always they do wetin dey right. How we take know? Remember the time for Sodom and Gomorrah where the people they do very, very bad thing. Jehovah can't talk say he go destroy the people. But Jehovah still make sure say he no destroy the righteous man Lot within 2 girl pikin. He even send angels, may they come, go remove in 2 pikin plus Lot, come out from the city. And before Jehovah even destroy that city, he talked to his friend Abraham, tell Abraham what he want to do. He can't suffer, listen to Abraham. As Abraham come, they talk in mind, they tell Jehovah, say, Jehovah, supposing you see 50 people for that city, you go destroy them. Jehovah still patient, listen to Abraham as he reduce the number from 50, go reach 10. And each time Jehovah tell and say, I no go destroy the city if I see that number of person within inside. What did this one teach us? It teaches us that Jehovah they just. He they fair. He they listen to a lonely servant as they talk their mind. He know they treat his servant with partial. But wait, if he talk say, no be a lot, now go look for trouble. I think now Abraham bring and come. He can't separate from Abraham, go the place where he say the land green. For human eye, we go say, now wait till he find, now he go see, now no be so. But Jehovah no do like that. Jehovah see say Lot na a righteous man. And I make for that place where we read for Psalm 37 verse 28. He talks say, he no go abandon his loyal ones. This one shows say, Jehovah no go ever leave him faithful servant no matter where and which condition then they. Our God Jehovah go always do wetin dey correct because he know dey partial. And Jesus Christ copy Jehovah for this fine example. In fact, before Jesus come, Isaiah chapter 11, verse 3 to 5, they already prophesy, say, Jesus Christ no go judge people by what he hear or see about them. He say he go treat people fair, even the lowly people and those who no get help. He go assist them. And that's true. The Pharisees for the time of Jesus Christ, that they look down on the poor and the common people. That they take them as nothing. In fact, for that time, they give those people names. They call them Ham-Haret. That means people of the land, people who no get future. They look them like the dirty way the bottom of their shoe. But Jesus no do like that. In fact, Jesus no show partial at all. By the way he preach the good news of God's kingdom, he makes sure say he reach every kind of person, whether them rich or them poor, them old or they young. He eats with these people, feed them, heal them, even resurrect their dead ones. And as so in Papa be, he follow in Papa fine quality as in they show partial. And Jesus Christ also show mercy to people, even to sinners. In fact, people wey need help, people wey be say they no get power to protect themselves, Jesus Christ dey there for them. We know say when Jesus Christ come the earth, im main work na to come help Jew people to save. But Jesus Christ still show mercy for Gentile people. He teach them too. Heal their sick. In fact, he get one of them when he be say after he heal him servant, he can't talk about the out man. He say, I never see anybody for the whole of Israel will get faith way big like this. That time, according to wetin John chapter 4 verse 9 talk, Jew people and Samaritan people, they no dey agree at all. In fact, the Jewish religious leader, they no go fit sit down for public with woman. In fact, the rabbis even get a prayer where they thank God say they no be women. Now imagine say one Jewish religious man come sit down for public. Then one woman come sit down near him. To make the matter worse, the woman come be Samaritan woman. No be trouble be that. Now can't imagine say this Jewish man can't know. Say this Samaritan woman, they live bad life. In fact, he don't they stay with different men, and the one when they stay with now no be your husband. How you think say that Jewish man go do? No be wahala and top trouble be that. But Jesus, despite say he don't tire from long journey when he travel, and the weather they hot because now around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and he dey hungry join. Jesus, he live in food, come teach this woman about him papa. He no look where he come from. He no even bother what kind of life where the woman they live. Jesus, now just to help the woman, now he won't do. Now how Jehovah be that? He need a condemned person just because of waiting the person be for now. He they see the good for people and they treat everybody without passion. Now fine example Jesus Christ set for us here on how we go to treat women, including our Christian sisters too. But we fit copy Jehovah as in the show passion. Yes. In fact, now waiting Jehovah want be that. See how he even tell us this for the book of Deuteronomy chapter 16. If you turn your Bible to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 16, if you reach verse 20, you go see say Jehovah mentioned this quality 2 times. He can't even tell us what he will go do to this main quality. Here how the Bible talking for Deuteronomy chapter 16 for verse 20. Bible talk say, justice you must pursue, so that you may keep living and take possession of the land that Jehovah your God is giving you. You see how Jehovah talk am here? He say, making people pursue justice. As he used the word pursue, it means say, if he had us sometimes, yes, because of where we come from or the area where we grow up. For example, you get one sister where be say her name na Mejita. She come from former Yugoslavia. Where she they grow up, they teach her to hate people who come from Serbia. But as she can't learn about Jehovah, she say Jehovah need to do passion. She can't try to remove that character from her mind until trouble can happen for her area between the 2 tribes. That bad character can't come back. And she can't know, say she really need to make effort. You see why this Bible portion say we need to pursue justice, pursue not to do pasha? Yes. In fact, this sister says she can't need to beg Jehovah to remove that bad character from her mind so that she feel they preach to these people. And small, the thing come out from her mind. So we too need to show say we know the pasha if we preach to everybody, no matter where they come from, how hard they look. We not go like or let the behavior of other people or the custom for the area where we come from, we not be there for according to what's in the Bible, to move us to the treat people who come from another area, from another tribe with pasha. We no go select face before we preach. More put them like this. Supposing say all of us they boat, and as we dey travel, the boat can't get wahala for road for the water, it can't they sink. All of us from different tribe, when they sink, they ask for help. Suddenly, what captain can come with him big boat? He can't carry all of us come out from the water. How we go feel? We go dey happy because we don't dey safe. It can't make us dey settle well. We're happy. But as we can't see the travel they go, we can't see another boat where it be say, all of them, they don't dey inside water. Then they ask for help too. The captain can say, oh yeah, make una come, make we help these people come out from water. We'll go there as we won't go, now we reach there. As we stretch our hand to carry the first person, we look up. You, where are you from? No, you, stay there. Are you? You be my person. Oh yeah, come, enter the boat. What of you? See how you look. How the captain go see us? Jehovah, through Jesus Christ, don't draw us from this water of Satan's system. It don't save us. Now that they invite us, make we join them to help other people, save them through our preaching work. How then go see? If then see say we they show Pasha, they select who we go preach to. Now true say no be everybody go listen. But as long as Jehovah they patient and he need to show Pasha, now our big assignment to give everybody the opportunity to hear the good news, repent, and gain salvation. Remember, now the person no be the place. Now the heart no be the face. Copy Jehovah, no they show Pasha as we they preach. Also for congregation, we go show say we need to show Pasha if we they welcome people, everybody, and they help them. So we no go they want know first where the person come from to determine the kind of help we will go show or the kind of assistance or welcome we will go give the person. No. And after this coronavirus period, we no go come get the kind of group of greetings so we they greet people for congregation. We no get those they be say we go then they greet them, they wave. While others now only 4 fingers we go give them. Or another group we go give them full handshake, then another group we go give them hug. No. We go to treat everybody as our brothers because Jehovah draw all of us without Pasha. All of us now one. If we do like that, you should say we they copy Jehovah and we need to show Pasha. Like that papa we will talk from beginning, we hear and see him picking as they resemble him, come smile, say, na me born you. Jehovah go see and hear and look us and see how they try to copy this in fine quality, say need they show Pasha and talk, say, na my servant be this. Satan go shame. Because now Satan, where they challenge Jehovah, how they rule, now him be the father of Pasha. But we no go like this kind of God, where be saying they show Pasha to rule him. So as we they copy Jehovah for this quality, we go show say we they support the way he they rule. But Temitope Johnson go give the next part for this talk where the title now, copy the 4 main qualities where Jehovah get, the way he they use in power.
All of us know say alcohol or kind or gogoro they catch or shark person if you drink too much. Maybe so. But waiting again they catch or shark person. One man where they write story about waiting don't happen, where they call Lord Acton, talk something like this. He say power or authority, they shark or they make person corrupt. And if you can't get all the power or authority, they enter in head finish. Waiting you think? Waiting this man talk now true for everybody case? See waiting Bible talk about one person. I beg, may we open our Bible, go Job chapter 37 verse 23. Job 37 verse 23 talks say, understanding the Almighty is beyond our reach. He is great in power, and he never violates his justice and abundant righteousness. Who be this person? All of us know. Na Jehovah. You go talk say the power which Jehovah gets, if they make him, if they enter in head? No. Now Jehovah make everything. Like we see for the first part of this place. Now he be the Almighty. Now he make everything. Now he get power pass. Just imagine the sun as he get power reach. Many people, they even use and they get light today through solar. But with all this power where Jehovah gets, if they use it anyhow, see the second part of that Bible where we read. The last part say, he never violates his justice and abundant righteousness. You see, even though Jehovah gets all the power, he not the use anyhow. Another person there where Jehovah give plenty power. Make we see him for John chapter 3, verse 35. John chapter 3, verse 35. That place talks say, the Father loves the Son and has given all things into his hand. You notice this place? Jehovah, the Father, loved the Pikin
and he give am all the things. It means say Jehovah don't give in some plenty power and authority. But power enter Jesus' head? No. Instead, Jesus used in power to give people, to help people, he not suffer them. Just think and say, the power where Jesus get, they put am for the hand of people who not complete finish today. How they for use am? Jesus no ever using power bring gain to himself. You remember the time where he be say they hungry well after he don't fast for 40 days. Satan call him, say make he turn the stone to bread. That one had to make himself, make him not hungry again. But Jesus do him? No. He not think about his own personal gain. Even when he perform miracles, sometimes he go talk, say, power come out for my body. Sometimes he dey lose things to sacrifice so that he go show, say, he really dey pity people. He not dey ever perform miracle just to show people, say, I get power. Na me dey. No, not they do like that. In fact, if you just see people wey be say life don't tire or things they happen to, he dey pity them. That thing they move am, he go want help them. And because Jesus not using power for his own gain, he dey use am dey help people. Jesus Christ himself talk for John chapter 17 verse 4 say, I have glorified you on the earth. Jesus use the power where he gets, take praise Jehovah. If we copy the example of Jesus, when they give us power or authority to do something, we go always they make Jehovah happy. As we don't see how Jehovah and Jesus use their power and authority, how we too fit copy Jehovah for the way they use in power. We go talk about two areas for our life. The first one now for congregation, and the second one now for family. For congregation, they don't give elders for congregation authority, and this one they give them power to do some things. But how Jehovah want make elders use their power? Make we read them for 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2 and 3. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2 and 3. That place, the word of God talks, say, shepherd the flock of God under your care, serving as overseers, not under compulsion, but willingly before God, not for love of dishonest gain, but eagerly, not lording it over those who are God's inheritance, but becoming examples to the flock. If you look this place well, you go see the kind way where Jehovah wants make elders, they handle the work where Jehovah don't give them. These brothers, they work hard to show love to the congregation, just the same way as Jesus do when he did this earth. You see that place? They know they do them and see that they force them. They do them from their heart. In fact, the waiting that they do can't be like example. People feel copy them for waiting that they do. They know they use their power because they want me to gain something. They know they expect money back. We know say for some places today, leaders go like, may they force their own people to give them money so that they go they live big life. But elders, no, they do that kind of thing. We remember the Apostle Paul. They work day and night so that he go care for the sheep. You know, they become heavy load to the people where they serve. Now that same way, elders need to treat the sheep. What of those who will not be elders for congregation? We get power. I beg, if you turn your Bible, go Proverbs chapter 3, verse 27, you go see the power where all of us get. Proverbs 3:27. There, God's word talks, say, do not withhold good from those to whom you should give it, if it is in your power to help. If it is within your power to help. You notice that place? It dey all our hand, it dey our power to feel help people. All of us for congregation feel praise Jehovah if we use our power help people. Just look at the time where we dey. Try, and I feel share food, even if not credit, even if not data, I feel share give people. I feel even call people to join me for preaching. those things now some of the power we fit get and make we use them well for congregation. The second one we will talk now for family. When family head, they bring body down and they humble like Jesus, Jehovah, they happy well. How they go take do this one? Make we see what in God's word talk for Ephesians chapter 5. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25. Ephesians 5:25. That place, Bible talk say, husbands, continue loving your wives just as the Christ also loved the congregation and gave himself up for it. You see that place? How it talks, say husbands suppose they treat their wife, make that they love them. You see the way it put them? It shows say they need to continue. Maybe say they go love them today, tomorrow they not go love them. No. They need to care about their wife. According to the Bible, they need to use sense live with their wife. The way wife supposed feel, now the same way one woman for Canada talk about her husband. He talk say, they make me feel say my feeling not they important. And they tell me say, you not supposed to feel like that. It's a bit listening to person. Anytime where he won't help me change the way they say any matter, he they do it with good heart. Now, so the Bible wants make husband or family head use their power for house. Now, what about if they use their power, if they get children? If you go that same Ephesians, go chapter 6 now, verse 4. See what he talk. He say, and fathers, do not be irritating your children, but go on bringing them up in the discipline and admonition of Jehovah. So we see, say, even when we care for children, we need to do them with love. This discipline, if it be what in Bible call rod of discipline, it don't mean say we go beat them, we go wound them for body, or they go come just they think. No, maybe so. You know go they harsh. Now with love. That kind of way, it shows that we use our power well. What about children, wife or family? We'll talk about wife. How do they use their power? Wife, they will be say if he smart past the husband. But the Bible say the way they go use their power now to show deep respect for the husband. What about children? Which power they get? They get physical power. They fit do many things. But may they not use their power anyhow. Like the Bible talk, now not the time to use their power to serve the person who make them, their creator, Jehovah God. So as we talk, say, for family, we get different power. Make we can't see now, have person for family fit use in power anyhow. Make we see as two people of family, one as the firstborn, one as the last son, they discuss how they want to help their mama where her husband don't die. Make we watch.
Time don't reach for mama to come out for that house where she dey stay alone. I make I tell you my mind. I don't decide say mama go stay with me and my family.
Well, I know say mama they forget things these days, but I don't feel say it bad if she stay for that house. And apart from that, mama don't dey stay for that house for reach 40 years now. So I'm not sure say she go ever won't come out from that house.
See, they will do the best thing for mama. Now me be the firstborn, and I don't decide them.
You don't speak with Sister Jenny about the matter?
Jenny and her husband, Bill, now missionary. Then they far from there. What did them feed you to help?
And you say you just decide this matter without involving any one of us. Now true say now you be the firstborn, no, but that will not give you right to decide for all of us.
That no be better example. The first son wants something way better for their mama, but he use in position to want make decision, and he not ask any other person for family. How we think say this son fit handle this matter well for another way? Make we watch again.
How you think say things be for mama as she dey stay alone for that house?
Well, things not really dey very easy for her. Of recent, she don't dey forget things. But I feel say she fit stay alone for that house, no problem.
I see one article for the Watchtower of March 15, 2014. That Watchtower, he talk about how family fit help their papa and mama wey don dey old.
I remember this article.
Page 26, paragraph 3. E talk say e good if dem do family meeting to talk about which help the parents need, how dem go help them, how everybody fit join hand to help them. Make everybody talk their mind and talk wetin dem fit really do. Make dem discuss whether e go dey okay if their parents stay alone, and make dem discuss wetin each of them fit do to help.
This one dey very nice. I like the idea of family meeting. But the only thing be say, you sure say mama go wan join the meeting?
I feel say mama go join that meeting when I show am that article for that magazine. And I go tell am say we really wan know how she feel about the matter we dey discuss.
How about Sister Jenny and her husband Bill? How they go take join the meeting?
I go call them and I go tell them about the meeting. Maybe dem fit join with video call.
E good. So I like the arrangement of family meeting. I just hope say we go fit as a family decide wetin go best for mama so that mama go fit stay for that place reach as she fit.
So me
well.
too think too.
So wetin you go talk say be the secret to use power authority well? Make we see the answer for 1 Corinthians chapter 16 verse 14. 1 Corinthians 16:14 talk say, let everything you do be done with love. If we want use our power well, we must show love. If our congregation and for our family, we dey copy the way Jehovah and Jesus they use power, Jehovah go really happy with us and we go dey praise him all our life. Ali go give the next part for this talk where the title now, copy the 4 main qualities where Jehovah gets, the sense where he gets.
When we look the world around us, things where they inside Bible, it clear say Jehovah gets sense well. And sense or wisdom, now one of the main qualities when Jehovah get. But what it be sense? Well, sense now when person use what he know and understand well. For example, a Bible talks say when person come out hand for sense we no clean for God eye. So that one means the person know what in Bible talk for there. But understand the go help to know why Jehovah say make we no do that kind of thing. But sense now go move person to come out hand for sense we no clean for God eye. So which means sense not be waiting we know, but now waiting we do. Bible shows that Jehovah gets sense. He gets sense well. In fact, for Romans chapter 16 verse 27, Bible talks say now only Jehovah gets sense. This one means say any sense when no come from Jehovah, no be better sense. And now only Jehovah fit talk waiting go happen for future. No other person fit do this one. Jehovah true get better sense. But one person when really learn from Jehovah, na his son, Jesus Christ. You know, when Jesus did this earth, the way he live his life, he help us understand what it mean for somebody to get the kind of sense when Jehovah they give. What he talk, how he teach, and the things when he do, show say Jesus gets sense well. For example, we remember when they want make him king because of the many miracles when he don't do. Bible make him clear say Jesus go hide. He run come out. Why? Because Jesus knows say not waiting Jehovah send her to come do. Sense help her to make good decision to come out, run away from that kind of offer. But if you imagine, waiting make Jesus get this kind of sense. Now because Jesus they be perfect person or he don't die alive for a very long time, well the answer na no. Jesus himself tell us for the book of John chapter 7 verse 16, it all say, waiting they teach not be own, but na the person will send them. And that person na Jehovah. So Jesus' example shows say, for person to get sense, the person needs to continue to learn from Jehovah. And when you look from Matthew, go read the book of John, we could see different ways when Jesus take clearly show say, in get sense. But now, how me and you fit take show say we get the sense when Jehovah dey give. Well, the Bible answer this question for us. I beg, take your Bible now, make we read together the book of Proverbs, chapter 2. We'll read verse 4 and 5. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 4 and 5. As we read this Bible portion, try find out whether Jehovah ready to give us this sense and how me and you fit get this sense. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 4 and 5 talk say, if you keep seeking for it as for silver, and you keep searching for it as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of Jehovah, and you will find the knowledge of God. You observe from that Bible portion say, for verse 5, say, Jehovah ready to give us the sense when we need. Jehovah ready to teach us. Because for that verse, he talks, say, you will understand. For the later part of that verse 5, say, you will find. He not say you fit find, but he say, you go find them. That one means, say, as Papa when love us, Jehovah ready open hand to teach us things when go benefit us. But how we fit get this sense? Well, if you look verse 4, the Bible make it clear how we fit get them. Because for that place talk say, keep seeking, keep searching. Well, those two words, they show us, say, somebody we want to learn from Jehovah go get some fine qualities. You see some of those qualities for those two verses, where we see, say, that person need to work hard. Why we talk so? The Bible say, keep seeking for it as for silver, and keep searching as for hidden treasures. Now, some of the hidden treasures when we know now like gold or silver. Now, people, when they get this thing, they know they sit down one place, get them. Then they work hard for them. In fact, sometimes, some of them, they dig very deep. Some don't even lose their life as they look for these treasures. Now, treasures like gold, not if you save anybody's life. In fact, if you get and say sickness will kill you, what about to get the sense we got to give? We need to work hard for them. And we go sure say we work hard for them when we take time read the Bible. So as servants of Jehovah, it's good, all of us, even if you learn the Bible, make us spend time every day to read the Bible. Now, when we read the Bible, we need to do something. We need to think about waiting with a read. Now, when you think about waiting they read from Bible, it means say you ready to take the points from the Bible, take and calm your heart. So, Bible reading no complete if we no think about them. When we think we take the point, calm our heart. That thinking will help us to understand what Jehovah they try to tell us for that place. Because if we ask ourselves a question like, why Jehovah talk this thing here? What did this thing teach me about Jehovah? And how they use them for my life. Another quality when this verse 4 shows, say we need to get, we say, somebody where one really get sense when Jehovah they give, he must bring himself down. He must stay humble. Why? That verse talks, say the person go seek for him or search for him. Now, what did person get? Did they look for him? No. So for person to get the same way Jehovah they give, it means that the person agree, say, in own sense, no go help him. He go drop his own sense, ready to learn from Jehovah. It no matter the age when the person dey. It no matter the kind of school when the person don't go. But the person go bring body down, learn from Jehovah. When he do this one, he go truly learn what Jehovah want, make it learn. But another thing when the person needs to do, for the book of James chapter 3 verse 17, Bible make it clear, say, the sense where God they give, they clean. So for us to continue to get the same way Jehovah they give, we need to lead a clean life. If we put time for things when no clean, Jehovah no give us the Holy Spirit to get the sense when him they give. But you know, like what we talk about sense before, now when person use what you know and understand well, it's not there enough for us to learn about Jehovah. Now good thing to learn and to understand what we learn. But we will show so we get sense when we use what we did learn for our life. Now the point be this. If we make good decision, then it go show say we get the sense we got to give. If we make good decision, it go show say we get the sense where God they give. So for our life, before we make any decision, you go make we sit down and ask ourselves, say, this decision I want to make, what if Jehovah think about this matter? If we dey think like this, it go easy for us to use sense for every decision when we dey make. And brothers and friends, na really big privilege it be say we fit make good decision wey go make our Papa Jehovah happy. And this na the biggest opportunity wey anybody fit get to make Jehovah, our God, happy. Now, wetin be some ways when we fit make good decisions? Again, there are many. But we could talk about 2 ways when we fit make good decisions. The first one, we no go put hand for politics matter. We go comot hand for politics matter. Because for John chapter 15, verse 19, Jesus make am clear, say, those wey be disciples, they no dey part of this world. I dey sure say none of us go wan put hand for politics matter like to go vote. But we know say Satan dey cunning. Satan fit make me and you put hand for politics matter even when we no think say we dey do so. For example, because of news wey person dey listen to, e easy for person to begin dey think for inside im heart say, you know, if we just go make this person just win this election. Sometimes we fit even begin to follow people, they argue those kind of things. If we dey do this one, it shows say we don't dey put hand for politics matter. Or sometimes some people they share food or money in the name of political party. I go dey careful say man I not join hand for this kind of thing because I no want put hand for politics matter. Second way when we go really show say we dey make good decision. Now, when we dey choose better things to enjoy ourselves. And today, brothers, so many better things they won't feel used to enjoy ourselves. Think of the things for jw.org, the videos, the song. But we could know this one. If I dey listen or I dey watch things when get juju, fight, or they do sex, this one shows say I be Satan friend. Why I talk this one? You know, now somebody will be your friend, now you go chop with. If they watch all this kind of bad thing, it means say we test it and say, you be my friend. And for 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21, Bible make am clear say, person no go fit chop for Jehovah table and Satan table. Our friends when we love, if person they chop for Satan table, he go purge am. Yes, he go make the person lose the better friendship when the person gets with Jehovah. I know say many of us, they do our best to make good decisions as we live each day. But we are happy say we get one of our Christian sisters and we go share her experience with us. I'm happy to welcome you to this interview.
Thank you, brother.
You tell me of the problem when you face when you teach. But if you tell us the problem.
Yes, now one time where they teach for one school. The school no far from my house and my oga they always pay us on time. But you get waiting. They won't make a they do for the school. We can make the work tire me. Plenty times after assembly, before our oga go talk to teachers, all the teachers go come together. They go hold their hand, form big circle and pray. Sometimes if it be man or woman, we go lead the prayer. But I know they agree join them pray. This one make the teachers really vex for me. After some time, they go meet my oga, they complain to my oga. They try many things to make me join them. Sometimes they feel even won't stop to pray just to make my oga vex. And true, my oga no happy with me. I tell my oga say, and the teachers, say I no fit join them because I no fit join people where we no believe the same thing pray.
We know say this will not be easy situation for you, but how sense from God to help you handle this problem?
As I see as things they go, I remember Proverbs chapter 22 verse 3. Part of that verse talks say, person will see danger, say he go hide, or if it even talk say run. So I decide say I go resign from the school.
Wow, that one a nice decision. But how did decision don't make you near Jehovah?
It's not easy for me to make that decision. But Jehovah no leave me. He give me one part-time teaching work. So with that teaching work, that part-time teaching work, I get extra time for my pioneering. So it means say I get more time to talk about Jehovah. And I constantly get small things to take care for myself. So the extra time where I get, with the way Jehovah take care for me, and to know say I don't do wetin Jehovah wants really make me near Jehovah more.
Wow, it's actually, but we happy say you share this fine experience with us. We're dey proud of the decision when you take. Continue to use God's sense for your life.
Thank you.
As Sister Archibald experience show, when we dey use the sense when Jehovah they give us, we dey happy. And not be by what we know, but na the actions when we take. We dey beg every one of us, make we follow the fine advice when Jehovah they give for every area of our life. You know, when we use the better sense when Jehovah they give, the truth is say we go happy right now. And we go happy forever because we go live for better life when Jehovah, our God, will not dey lie, don't promise me and you. But the one way sweet part be say, we go make Jehovah, our God, will love us, happy well. Brother Young Utebo will give the last part of this talk when the title now, copy the 4 main qualities when Jehovah get, the love when he get.
After rain fall for night, cold day, and your light is shine for outside your house, if you don't see some insect, they fly, go that light, they gather around them to keep warm. Why? Because as the light is shine, they draw those insects to that light. You see, among all the qualities, the 4 qualities where Jehovah gets, we don't discuss this theory. One way they shine past, where they draw people to Jehovah, now love. Yes, 1 John chapter 4 verse 8 talks say, God is love. What does that mean? God na love. It simply means say, if love na person, then that person na Jehovah God. So everything with Jehovah they do, the way they talk, the way they create things, na love they move them. For example, because Jehovah loves us, he created this earth. But not just give us waiting we need to survive, but Jehovah also give us waiting go make us happy. Genesis chapter 2 verse 9 talks about all the things where Jehovah create. Now something they pleasing to the eyes to look and good for food. How you they feel when you eat that sweet fruit? Or how you they feel when you see those beautiful flowers, butterflies, fine colors, the stars for night? You know they feel happy? Yes, they feel Jehovah love. But Jehovah do more. It is shine in love more so that we go near him, come be in tight friend. You see, Jehovah do everything we go make us they close to him, be in tight friend. What did he do? He sent his son, Jesus Christ, to die for us. That's not love of Jehovah. But see, Jehovah understands, say, humans naturally, would they like to do sin is believing at times. So what did Jehovah do? Now, for us to know, say, him na God of love, Jehovah sent his son, Jesus Christ, to come this earth. And Jesus do everything like him, Papa. He show us love. One way where Jesus still show us love, now he using time to help people. Now love moved Jesus to do like that. For example, for Mark chapter 6, verse 31, go reach 34, we read, say, Jesus, after he don't preach, he don't tire with the apostles. He won't rest. But what happened? The crowd, and then here say Jesus there around. Then begin to follow Jesus because he don't shine the light of love. He don't warm their heart. Then started to follow Jesus. But Jesus don't tire at that time. What did he do? He begin to pursue them. Say, "Mona, go." No. Again, the Bible says when Jesus see them, he moved with pity. He pitied these people and he started to teach them God's word. Why? Because Jesus loved them. This same crowd, after Jesus don't teach, they don't wait, tire. You see, they don't still leave Jesus again. They enjoy Jesus as they teach them. Again, hungry can't start to wire these people. But what did Jesus do? He not just let them go. You see, Jesus love move on to give these people food when they're hungry. Brother, as the Bible tells us, say the people plenty where. Then the men alone pass 5,000. Plus the young children and women, they say if you pass even 15,000 persons. Now make a ask us, how much you say you need to spend to feed 15,000 persons? Now small money you go spend? No, now plenty money. But what did Jesus spend? Jesus used the Holy Spirit. They perform miracle with just 5 bread and 2 fishes. He feeds these people, then chop them belly full, and waiting they carry many things come out. You see, how you think, say, these people feel that day for Jesus to do all these things for them? Then go see, say, true, Jehovah na love. The best way Jesus do, where he should say he really love us, not to die for us. Even Jesus talking for John 15 verse 13 say, no one has love greater than this, that someone should surrender his life in behalf of his friends. See, Jesus call us his friend. Why? Love. He love us. He give his life to save us from sin and death. So brothers, why would they talk about the love of Jehovah and Jesus? You see, the way Jehovah and Jesus show us love, it's supposed to move us to do something. Waiting with that thing. I better carry your Bible, more read the book of 1 John chapter 4. We'll run read verse 11, verse 10 and 11. 1 John 4, verse 10 and 11 talks, say, the love is in this respect, not that we have loved God, but that he loved us and sent his son as a propitiatory sacrifice for our sins. Verse 11, beloved ones, if this is how God loved us, then we are also under obligation to love one another. You see the point here? Jehovah is saying, he don't love us first. Nobody said now we love him. He's showing love by sending his son to die. But verse 11, he said, if this is how God loved us, not me, not you, us. Waiting the point here. Jehovah, they say, if we love our fellow worshippers, we suppose love these ones too. So we don't do obligation and must to love our brothers. So Jehovah love, they move us to show love to our fellow brothers and sisters. So how if we do this one? One way now, love for our brothers go move us to use our time to help them when they're in need. Call them, check on them, visit them. That's now one way they show them love. Elders in particular, they show this love of Jehovah and Jesus Christ to our brothers. When they do shepherding visit, they call them. For those who are sick, they will visit them for hospital. You see, when would they spend this time for our brother, even when they're busy, would they show them, say, we value them. They're important past the things what they do. Another way we go to show love to brothers now, when we get open hand like Jehovah and Jesus, to share things where we get with people where they need help. 1 Timothy 6:18 say, we need to get open hand, ready to share. Brothers, as life they hard for these last days, especially this period of time where they live today, many of our brothers, they show that love. Now they share on our data with fellow brothers so that they feel use and worship Jehovah through Zoom or download our weekly meetings. Now they share on our house so that brothers go feel gather small group as the elders are in to worship Jehovah. Now they share on our device so that they go use them, do Zoom and worship Jehovah. And they follow the arrangement where they're on ground to share things with brothers and sisters, food, money, through the group overseers to reach out to those who be say they really need help. All this now fine way they show love and go make our brothers see say true, Jehovah na love. This love will move us to ready to die for our brothers. And it will help us to open our hearts to welcome all of our brothers, as Paul taught for 2 Corinthians 6 verse 13. But sometimes, you get waiting if we make this love hard for us to show. And waiting with that thing, now one person vex us. You see, brothers, when you open your heart to welcome your brother, you need to know so you also welcome their imperfections too. It be like when your family member travel, you never see them for long. Now you finally see them, then come, they hug them, they embrace them. Maybe your blood sister, as they embrace you, is stain you with her makeup, or mistakenly her lipstick touch your clothes. You go vex, say, why you stain me like that? No. You go understand, you go clean them up. Now so it be, when we welcome our brothers, they feel vex us, but love go move us, do waiting Colossians 3:13 talk. Make we they put up with them, make we forgive them freely. We'll come out that thing from our mind. We go quickly forgive them so that we go shine that light of love of them of Jehovah to our brothers. Now, watch one demonstration now. Now, for this demonstration, make we see what happen when one papa here say, one young sister make a daughter vex. I bet see how the father they handle the situation.
How be that? Okay, I think so you don't come out now. You said you won't come out before, so your friend Rose go carry you when I go out.
I tell them say I no wan follow them again. I no wan follow Rose or any one of them.
I think say you don't get friend for congregation wey na dey follow waka. Wetin happen?
Na so I think before, but I see as they talk about me, they laugh me after meeting.
Hey, yeah, they love you. Why they come do like that? I remember now when I dey come, I see the parents. They just pass like this. I think say these people for congregation, they love us. So why they come do like this?
The way the papa answer the pikin go teach the pikin how to show love. He go make love there for the congregation. I beg, make we see how the papa for handle the situation.
Okay, hey, yeah. Okay, sit down. May we talk now. It's good as we talk, waiting there your mind. At the same time, may we look at the matter from another side. You really hear waiting then they talk, as then they talk there, or you sure say now you then they talk about?
No, but the way I see am be like say na me they talk about.
Okay. You remember waiting there for 1 Corinthians chapter 13? When he talk about love, he say love, they believe everything. They hope everything. They endure everything. When you see talk about love again?
Say love no
love
dey ever
of
fail.
God no dey ever fail. So that means the love wey Jehovah get for us, they always dey. He no dey fail at all. You just say good, may we copy that fine example.
I understand now.
So you see what we go do, because we too we dey new for this congregation. Maybe we never know ourselves well. I think say it good. Maybe we invite the family of Rose, make them come, then we go talk. We go know them well. They too go know us well. What do you think about that one?
That one go good though.
Okay. You get their phone number. Maybe we try call them.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we try.
That now better example where we see. You see how the papa show say in the get love for the brothers and sisters for congregation? Yes. Even arrange to know the brothers more. He no focus on the mistake. He come out and for mind, and he won't reach out in his love to these ones. You see, when we they show love, brothers, when we they shine our light of love, of Jehovah's love, it they make Jehovah happy. So make we try our best so every day they shine the light of Jehovah's love to everybody. When we copy Jehovah God, as they show love, it go make Jehovah God they happy. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 1 and 2 say, become imitators of God as beloved children and go on walking in love. Now, more ask the review question for this talk. How we fit copy Jesus and make Jehovah happy? The answer, John chapter 8 verse 29. For everything what they do, we fit copy Jehovah as they show partial, the way they use in power, the sense where he gets, and the love where he gets. Brothers, if we do our best to show Jehovah fine qualities, we will continue to be in friend, and we're going to show people, say, yes, we're ready to go on walking in love.
Brothers, we thank una and the people where them join una for una part. We dey invite una to stand and sing song number 81, where the title na Life Where Pioneer Dey Live. After the song, I beg, make una still stand small for announcement. The song again na song number 81.